Well, I started teaching when I was a grad student here at Mac, and I know I only look 20 years old, but I started teaching in the 70s as a graduate student, and then started teaching as a sessional, and now I'm here permanently. I've taught an array of courses. For the social sciences, I taught the 1SS3 inquiry course. I also designed 4 courses for the social sciences, and they were Canadian children and Canadian adolescents, the historical and contemporary role of women in the family in Canada, and the historical and contemporary role of women in work, paid and unpaid in Canada. And so that's I taught in social sciences. And in health aging, I teach the 1AA3 intro course. I teach the 2BO3 course on illness and identity, and the 3EE3 course on naturalistic observation. Teaching has changed over the decades, I must say. And what I do first and foremost in terms of teaching, and I think that it's important, is that when I look out at a class of students, a lecture hall, I always say to myself, how would I want a professor to treat my children if they were in this class? And so I try to look at the students as family, in the sense that we are responsible and accountable for the future generation. So first and foremost, I'm there to help and facilitate, and to bring out in them their passion and their desire to learn, and to challenge them, whether it's through some documentary they've seen and to critically evaluate it, to pose questions and like I do in the 1AA3, to get them to critically think and try and make decisions of what options could we have done, to have them do a peer, if you will, consultation, give them a question and then let them come up with ideas and generate them and discuss them around the room, as well as lecture, and to try and stimulate as we bring literature to them and review it with them as to the importance of it, and have them discuss that and understand it. So there's so many things that we do, but it's to excite them, to get them to want to learn. What I really want them to take away from class is a lifelong wisdom, that what they've learned here really does apply. The theory, etc., all of it applies to their life. And if they integrate things, it can make them well-informed citizens, so they can certainly make good decisions and think very positively about the future, and have a great life. Why would we hope any less for them? I think that I've always looked at Mac as a home, and I think an important fact, or an interesting fact, is I had an older sister that came to the Mac campus when the Hamilton Teachers College was on campus. I have a twin brother, and he did his undergrad degree in fine arts here. In fact, we both applied. We're twins, and we both applied. We both have the same, his name is Gerald, mine's Geraldine. The only thing that differed from us was the INE on the end of my name, and the fact that I was female and male. So they accepted him thinking my application was a duplicate. So he came to Mac, I went to Guelph, and so he did his undergrad here, but then I came here to graduate school. So all of my siblings, and we're all in education, so all of us have come here, and all of us have ended up as educators.